Hey VC, Jimmy here with some cool new pickups that I wanted to share with you. So let's begin. The first one I wanted to show you is the Guided by Voices Director's Cut. This is a 3 LP release in one of these trifold gatefolds, which I'll show you. Really cool release. It's got lyrics, liner notes written by Griffin from Scat. It also has a scan of some previous track lists for aborted B1000s, as you can see there on the cassette. So it's really cool. As I open it up, you'll see more. It's kind of hard to handle due to the size. As you can see, let me see if I can show you this handwritten track list here. Really cool stuff. But this is definitely, if you're a Guided by Voices fan or a Robert Pollard fan or both, you definitely need to pick this release up. B1000 Director's Cut. It's a definite must-have. The next thing I picked up is going to be something that every Guided by Voices Pollard collector would want in their collection, and that's an original Propeller. So as you can see here, this is an unnumbered version. It's still in the shrink, original shrink. And the front collage was done by Pollard himself, as well as the back, from what I was told. So actually, believe it or not, this was meant to be the front, and this was meant to be the back. But what ended up happening is due to the uniqueness of the back collages, which is really this, people just consider the front, this the front. So that is kind of how it goes. And in the way it opens too, you can also tell by the way the slit is that this was considered to be the front and this the back. But obviously, I mean, look at those colors. This is one of the coolest head collages that I've seen, because I think there was about 15 of these made, maybe 20. And this one has the extra collage up here, which a lot of them did not include. I think there was only maybe 3 or 4 that had an extra collage along with the head. But also this one's really colorful. It's really colored in neatly. So this was really a cool pickup recently. Next is another original Propeller, which I was really excited to find. This is Propeller number 16, as you can see there. And this is actually from the aborted Back to Saturn X EP that Guided by Voices was supposed to release. And man, this EP would have been great. The tracks on this EP, you can see some of them here. Crutch Came Slinking, Soper Joe, oh god, Chicken Blows, Melted Pat. You know Chicken Blows from Alien Lanes, where it ended up residing. But just about every track on this would have been great. There was a Back to Saturn X EP and a Back to Saturn X LP, both aborted. But that is, here I'll try to give you a close-up, that is the original 7-inch front cover, from what I'm told, or one of them. As you know, Pollard goes through many incarnations of albums, collages, track listings, the whole 9 yards. And this is a close-up of the second piece. And the back. Both the front and the back, I was told, was done by Robert as well. Again, this is meant to be the front, but yeah. pretty cool stuff. So really excited to have this. Really excited. So we'll add that to the collection happily. We'll stick with the Guided by Voices theme today, and then we'll do some other things another time. So sticking with that, I wanted to show you a really rare Pollard Gillard release. This is called I'm sorry, Speak Kindly of Your Volunteer Fire Department. I should know that. I've had it, and I've been listening to it for years, but it's really nice to own it on vinyl. Actually, I bought this sealed. I found it sealed, which was really cool, and I just opened it. So, you know, I just opened it and listened to it, and it's awesome. Comes as advertised on vinyl. So there's the back and the front. Really good stuff. Some of Pollard's best songs on here, really. Quite a few. And I Don't, so Now I Do is one of my favorite pop songs that he's done. I even like some of the crazy ones, like Soul Train, College Policeman. Reminds me so much of John Lennon. The vocal phrasing of that song, just really cool. Like has that Lennon Beatles vibe. So definitely want to pick this one up. It's a little hard to find, and when you do, you get to pay for it, but it's worth it. I think only 500 of these were pressed, I believe. Maybe 1,000. Next, another cool pickup that I was really happy to get. One of my favorite Pollard solos. Really, the first 4 are great, but this is right up there. It's got some of his softer side on it. This one's numbered, which is really cool. It's a low number, number 29. So this was really great to get because I believe only so many were numbered. I believe the first 500 were numbered. And then after that, they were not numbered. So there's a total of 1,000 of these. But this is a great Pollard solo release. Some really great acoustic tracks on this. So definitely a little softer, a little lighter than some of his other releases. So if you like that, this is released on Rockathon, of course, and with the help of Luna. All right. Next, another recent pickup, which was really hard to find. I couldn't believe how hard this was to find. I believe only 1,000 of these were made. This is the Mars Classroom collaboration with Pollard and Big Dipper. So really good stuff. Very poppy. It reminds me actually of the Keane Brothers release that he did with Keane. Just really poppy. A lot of good power pop on this. And amazingly, it's really hard to find. So, and this is still in the original shrink with the hype sticker. Good stuff. I think it's on colored vinyl too. Here's another rare release that everyone loves to buy when it comes out. When you see it, it's just it's going for astronomical prices now. But it's certainly a great fan club album, Tonics and Twisted Chasers. This was a fan club LP release only. There was 1,000 of these pressed, 10 different colors, 100 of each color. This is the red version. There was a pink version on eBay I really wanted, but it just, I mean, God, I think it sold for $160. It's a lot for this one, but it's totally worth it. It's great. This is basically Tobin Sprout and Bob, you know, in the 4-track. Really good stuff. Released in '96, so it's really, you know, during the a time period when the band was just putting out incredible stuff. My opinion, 91 to 97 is probably the best period for Guided by Voices. Of course, I love it all, but 91 right through 97. And the reason why I say 91 is because Back to Saturn X and all that stuff on King Shit was written around 91. And King Shit and the Golden Boys, which is coming up next, is just a phenomenal record in my mind. I really think Back to Saturn X would have been a great LP. So, with that said, King Shit and the Golden Boys original test press. As you can see right here. It's a test press from when the box was released, I believe 95. So when that box set was released, this is the test press for King Shit and the Golden Boys. Really cool to own this. I'm so happy I own this. This actually came with the original number 16 Propeller, along with the set list that I sold. So that was a pretty cool package. The seller was kind enough. He actually put this in the package as a freebie. Maybe he felt bad that I spent so much money. I don't know, but really good test press. This is actually the first test press I ever bought. Didn't buy it, sorry, ever owned. So I don't really buy test presses, but I like owning that. It's one of my favorites. Got two more for you. Vampire and Titus. And what makes this so special is, I will show you. This is not the first press. I do own the first press, but first press is on black vinyl. This one is on a really cool yellow mustard marble. This is the re-release, but I had to own it. I think 500 were pressed, I believe, in this color. Really neat. I mean, look at that. I had to own it. I had to own it. So, great album. You know, I'm a little disappointed with some of the vocals on a few of the songs. I think you know, some of the vocals on like Giant and Expecting Brainchild kind of marred those songs, but that's just my opinion. I think you know, those if the vocals were better on 3 or 4 of the songs that I believe were recorded in a tunnel, certainly sounded like it. This album would have been even more classic than it already is. I'm not saying it isn't, it is, but this would have been even better if some of those vocals were cleaned up. Last but not least, Self-Inflicted Area Nostalgia with the original hype sticker in the original shrink with an old price sticker of, I think it was $7.99, as you can see there. Of course, I didn't pay that, but really, this is where I believe the band started to sound like what you heard in the early 90s. This was 1989. So this along with Devil Between My Toes, really the two early ones that I love the most, like the pre-Propeller. So good stuff on here. Liar's Tale, of course. Chief Barrel Belly, really hard track. I love it. Paper Girl, Big Slopes, a Big Ugly, great track. A lot of people don't like that track for some reason. I think it's great. I love Pollard's weird stuff. I just do. All the crazy stuff that he's released. I love it. The more crazy, the better. So. Well, that's it for me today. That's basically a Guided by Voices vinyl collection stuff that I just added. So I will try to post some more videos of some other stuff, some more Guided by Voices. I tend to collect a lot of 90s indie, a lot of original indie from the 90s. I have a pretty good selection of stuff, and I listen to just about everything. I got a lot of classic rock. A lot of stuff from the 90s, a lot of stuff from current day. You know, I'm not opposed to listening to bands like Brand New and Death Cab for Cutie and stuff like that. So I'll show you what I have. I got a lot of cool stuff to share with you and over the next few months. So stay tuned. Take care. See ya.